is up? It's Iron Geek. Just want to do an in-depth video on this repaint that I did for my buddy Steve. He commissioned this to be repainted in chrome, and I added a lot more detail into the legs. Now later on in this video I'm actually going to do a side-by-side comparison between the actual Hot Toys version of this and then the repaint. Now he also had me repaint these, which are the actual Hot Toy ones, and also I will show you my versions of the recasted one. And all these are actually made by me. They're all recast from the original Hot Toys and then repainted by me, or painted by me. And every single one of them is slightly different in some fashion or shape or form. But he asked me to do these for a project of his. Right here is the roadie head sculpt. Another standard head. And then the head that is empty. That's the actual neck that came with it. The rubberized neck, that's actually a recasted neck that's on there. Allows for the paint to actually adhere to it. It gets really tacky and sticky and cracks. As you can see, that's what happens with the rubber when it's painted. Now on the back, let me turn this around. I want you to see the detail that I added into this. Way better. Now this is something I believe Hot Toys can do, but in order to meet the high demand of their products, they do cut corners in some areas, and I would say the extreme detail on parts like this is kind of left out, and they do the bare minimum, especially with the earlier Iron Man. The newer ones, not so much, but ones like the Mk2 Unleashed and the regular Mk2 and stuff like that, they were not nearly as detailed as they could have been. Hot Toys has gotten really good with that since then, but I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'm going to bring in my recast versions of this as well as the actual Hot Toys one to do comparison side by side with that. Alright guys, so now that we're back, I just wanted to show you a few things, how they look stock versus the some of them are raw cast, some of them are slightly worked on, some of them have been worked on a good amount, like these two, and this one, and then some of them that are slightly painted, and then of course a full painted version. Now I haven't done any recast of the Hot Toys legs, which I may do, I'm not quite sure. That might be something to do in the future, but just wanted you to see, like for example, this is the actual Hot Toys one. This was the green holographic version, and I actually got this from a buddy of mine who saw that I was looking for it, and actually he gifted it to me, and I am so grateful for that because it enabled me to do stuff like this. This is the part that came with that. I actually have a recasted part of that, and I'll grab that in a little bit, but here is one that's been recasted. It's slightly deformed. I just got to heat it up and then reform it back. This is actually still pretty pliable. It's not fully cured yet, but as soon as it cures, it will be like this, hard plastic. Now here's the Hot Toys neck. That's been painted, that's the sticky one. Here's the actual unpainted one. This is a recast of it. I still have to go through the sanding process to smooth out all the areas where the mold parted and everything. Now here's one of the earlier Hot Toys relax hands. They don't produce these anymore, but this is actually a rubber material, and the paint doesn't like to take to this. Well, the paint that I use anyway. So what I did is I recast them. Here's one that's been recast, and here's one that is actually finished. Has the peg hole. It's clear, as you saw from that one, so when I remove the masking on the arc reactor, it'll actually be able to light up with the lights from the Mk2 Unleashed. Here's a COD section that's just been taken out of the mold. It still has all the excess on it that has to be removed and then sanded down, and then it'll look something similar to this. And this is near complete as far as sanding. I have to do some more sanding to that. And then here's one that has been complete and is actually cut into sections to allow for the articulated flaps, which I'm still working on the engineering for that. That's why this is actually the standard Hot Toys one. It doesn't have the articulated flaps right now. Also, I wanted to show you, let me get to these first. Here is the Hot Toys one, completely repainted. Added extra vibrant wiring to it and changed the color of gold to make it stand out more. Now, believe it or not, this is actually a recast of that one. Came out really good. Now this actually has a piece of the mold still stuck in it, but this is a recast of it that still has to be cleaned up. It still has the extra bits in it that have to be cut out with an X-Acto knife, sanded, and then it'll be painted and it'll look just like that other one. But just wanted to show you that. Now here is what I really wanted to show you guys. These are the differences between the two. This one being the actual Hot Toys one. Once you see the red and the yellows and the blue paint, and I want you to compare to mine. I added some gold bits on the ends of these. Added some extra wiring, as you can see by the toes. I painted that extra blue wire in there. There's a little bit of purple wiring there and there. The red is more vibrant. And then when we come around to the back, I added in some more of that gold tubing. As you can see, the Hot Toys one does not have it, doesn't have that red wiring. There's a little bit of a blue wire in there, right there. And up here, add in some weathering and a more vibrant red for the pistons. As you can see on the feet too, the red really stands out. But yeah, this is 100% complete and will be shipped out tomorrow. I'm super stoked for it. I'm waiting for his reaction. I can't wait. But if you guys want to see more work like this, check out my Instagram. Whenever I complete stuff, I post there. And whenever I want to do in-depth videos on stuff like this is when I'll post on YouTube. But I'm going to be doing a lot more content as far as YouTube is concerned. I'm actually doing a man cave remodel. I'm not going to get too far into that, but I just want to step back and show you I have shortened the length or the depth of my diorama, remodeled some of that. I centered it in the room, which gives me the ability to paint the area that it was in, because it was actually affixed to the wall, as you can see. So I'm going to paint all that, and I'm going to be adding some sections, and I'm going to be doing a follow with me type deal when it comes to the remodel. And the outcome is going to blow you guys' mind. I swear it blew my mind when I decided to think of it. I saw a picture and I was like, oh my gosh, that is it. I finally have the idea for my dream man cave. So stay tuned for that. I'll be doing posts on that, walkthroughs and stuff that I'm going to be doing and how-to videos and stuff like that. You're going to see a lot change. There's a reason why those sections are missing, and right there, and can't wait for it, guys. I was going to do a man cave and collection tour, but then I decided to do this, and that kind of hit the back burner. But it's coming, guys, and when it's done, oh my lord, you guys are going to freak. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit that bell notification so you know when I have new things coming out, and follow me on Instagram. I'm mostly active on Instagram, and I'll be posting things here as well, but the majority of my work gets posted on Instagram in those little 1-minute clips. So hope you guys like this, and till next time, may God be with you, and as always, God bless. Peace.